G'day everyone, I'm at Sydney International Airport and I'm just about to fly on Cathay Pacific to Hong Kong. This plane is the Cathay Pacific A330-300, which seats 251 passengers, with 191 in economy, 21 seats in premium economy and 39 business class seats. Today I'm going to be flying in the premium economy cabin. With a flight time of 9 hours, I chose to pay that little bit extra to get the additional legroom that the premium economy seats have. So let's go check out the full flight experience. Now I arrived at the airport at 5:50 AM, which was exactly 3 hours before the flight leaves. The sign at the check-in counters says that check-in opens 3 hours before the flight, which is the usual check-in time. Now the Cathay Pacific staff, they rocked up 20 minutes late, keeping a whole bunch of people waiting for them. Not a good start to the flight experience, but things get better. Once the staff got their act together, it only took a few minutes to check in. I then passed through security, which took about 5 minutes. I then walked straight past the huge Sydney International Shopping Mall, with all the expensive shops. I got straight into the terminal for some quality plane spotting. First thing in the morning is one of the busiest times at Sydney International Airport, with arrivals of planes flying in overnight from the different cities around Asia. Now I arrived at the boarding gate at the scheduled time to board, and the boarding was delayed by 20 minutes. As usual with most airlines, they announced the delay, but no explanation for why there was a delay. We ended up taking off 25 minutes late, but we still arrived in Hong Kong 5 minutes early, so no dramas.
Hi, morning. How you doing? Thank you.
Like to request all passengers to kindly take their seats now for the safety briefing. Thank you.
These premium economy seats have some really nice legroom, with plenty of space between my knees and the seat in front. It also has this nice footrest that folds down. There's also this adjustable headrest, which holds your head in place while you're sleeping. There is a small entertainment screen, and next to the screen is a USB port for charging your electronic devices. Now I'm not sure why, but they didn't turn on the entertainment unit until the plane started to taxi towards the runway. This seat only reclines a few inches back. I thought it would recline more, especially since there was no one seated behind me. Out of the armrest pops this little drink platform. Before takeoff, the crew handed out drinks, but only with a choice of water or orange juice. No champagne for premium economy. The crew also hand out this amenities kit. Inside is an eye mask, pair of socks, toothbrush and toothpaste, and a pair of earbuds. In the seat in front, there is this very small storage space which is only big enough to hold your mobile phone, passport and your boarding pass. Also in the seat pocket is a pair of good quality noise cancelling headphones. Now it's time to go, so sit back and enjoy the takeoff video, and I'll be back after to show you the food served on board.
係好重要. If you're traveling with hand luggage or large items, make sure they're stored in the overhead pocket.
Doors for departure and cross check.
For takeoff and landing.
After takeoff, I fired up the entertainment unit, which did have loads of movies on offer, but I really struggled to find something to watch. Maybe it's a slow period for new release movies, but not a lot of movies I wanted to watch. I also found the touchscreen very unresponsive. I had to keep hitting the button a few times before it would recognize my touch. The flight map was pretty cool, with some nice graphics showing you the plane and the cities you are flying over. So now it is food time. On this 9-hour flight, they serve up 2 meals. Shortly after takeoff, they serve up a breakfast, which has 2 choices. Then about 5 hours later, they serve up a lunch with 3 dishes to choose from. For breakfast, I chose the stir-fried egg noodles with pork, which was a really tasty dish. Served up with some fresh fruit, some yogurt, and a croissant with butter and strawberry jam. The noodle dish was really good. I find the Asian airlines mostly have great tasting plain food. For lunch, I chose the braised beef short ribs with mashed potato, green beans and carrots. Another very tasty dish. I definitely cannot complain about the food served on Cathay Pacific. Well done. After lunch was served, the crew handed out some delicious Mövenpick ice cream with a choice of strawberry or chocolate. The cabin crew actually asked if I wanted to take one of each flavour, but I just went with the strawberry. Now on all flights the ice cream comes out rock hard, so you have to wait about 10 minutes for it to thaw a bit before you can eat it. So a very enjoyable flight with Cathay Pacific. Despite the check-in opening 20 minutes late and the late boarding of the plane, I really enjoyed this flight. The cabin crew were all lovely. Service with a genuine smile, which is always great. The food served on Cathay is really good quality, tasty and filling. Great work, Cathay Pacific. So sit back and enjoy the landing into Hong Kong Airport. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Welcome to Hong Kong. It is a safety requirement that you remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign has been turned off and the aircraft has come to a complete stop. Please be careful when opening the overhead compartments as items inside may fall out.